So today I'm bringing guys a brand new sports cards video. In today's video, I will be showing you guys my top 5 investments that are under $10. Now, I know obviously the market is a little bit in a downturn right now, but regardless, we have definitely seen cards go up, and one of them has been Klay Thompson. So just last week, our membership group was buying all these Klay Thompsons for just $5 to $6. Currently, they're selling for around 25 bucks. So our membership group has still definitely found a way to make a lot of money, even in a downturning market. So if you guys would like to join, go ahead, click the link down below to sportscardsinvest.com and use code YouTube to get you 10% off the yearly memberships. Yeah, even though, obviously the market has been down, we have been making a killing lately. It is $9.99 for the month or $69.99 for the year if you would like to join, but it's definitely well worth it when you're making, some big profit margins. On average, we've been around doubling our money every 2 to 3 weeks, even though the market as a whole has actually been going down. So yeah, if you guys would like to join, link down below to sportscardsinvest.com. You can message me on Instagram at sportscardinvest for any questions, and I just made a TikTok, sportscardsinvest.com, where I post some of my picks on the TikTok for free. So if you guys would like to check that out, I think I post around 1 a week, and with the report, obviously I post around 13 buys, and then some cards I believe should be sold. But yeah, without further ado, we're going to hop right into this video. So the first card we have under $10 that I believe is a great buy right now is DeAndre Ayton Select Concourse 2018 ungraded. I know these did go up a little bit since I posted the report to my members last weekend, but this is definitely a very good deal. At the end of the day, the Suns went 8-0 in the Suns went 8-0 in the bubble. They were undefeated, and they really showed that they can play together. They can play as a team, and for how young they are, that's just very good to see. Obviously them winning games. Booker hit that game winner versus the Clippers, and obviously Booker and Ayton are developing very fast together. They've had some stunning improvement this past season, and obviously with Booker continuing to improve, I can see the Suns continuing to climb up the West. They were at first one of the worst teams in the league, and then this year they nearly made the playoffs. I can see them potentially making a run in the West next year for a playoff spot, which would definitely be pretty cool. But DeAndre Ayton is a 20-10 scorer, 20 points per game, 10 rebounds a game, very consistent player. He's still super young. He's just 22 years old. And obviously, Booker is still very young, so I definitely think that the Suns have a very bright future. They also have Mikal Bridges, Cam Johnson, and many other young stars that, they have so much talent down there in Phoenix. So, for how well they play in the bubble, I would definitely not count, the Suns out next year. And DeAndre Ayton is definitely going to be a big part of the Suns' future. So I definitely think his Select, obviously Select, the reason I'm choosing Select is on the rise. Recently. It was very undervalued before, and Select is finally going up. So you can actually see some Select cards going up in price when Prisms are going down. So I can definitely, I definitely recommend going ahead and picking up these DeAndre Aytons for roughly 10 bucks is a good price to pick these up. I know it's a little bit hard to find on eBay, so I would suggest other sites such as StarStock or Facebook groups. But yeah, that's our first pick. Next up, we do have Aaron Gordon. I know you probably haven't heard that name in a while, but his Select Concourse in 2014, I believe, was his rookie year. So Aaron Gordon, obviously, he's another almost 20-10 scorer. He's very overlooked, I feel. Obviously because he plays for the Magic, and the Magic do not get much attention. But there are many rumors that Aaron Gordon will be traded elsewhere, and his top destinations are the Warriors, Nets, and Clippers. And if he goes to either one of those 3 teams, which he probably will be traded now, if he goes to any one of those 3 teams that he's most probable to go to, his prices will rise dramatically. If Aaron Gordon is on a championship team, he will get a lot of attention, and he's a guy who can score. He's very fun to watch, very good dunker, which is obviously that just adds to his hype and prices. I definitely think this is a great buy for around 10 bucks. If he does get traded, he's only 24 25 years old. He's been improving a lot. He's just got a very good jumper now, which is very good. He's been shooting quite well recently, honestly. So I definitely think if he gets traded to one of those three teams, either the Warriors, Clippers, or Nets, his prices are really going to go up if he's in a bigger market. So obviously, I would recommend these around 10 to 12 bucks. But I do think there is some risk to this. But I definitely think it could really pay off, and it's hard to lose because at the end of the day, Aaron Gordon is a very, very good player who just hasn't quite reached his potential because he's been on the Magic, and the Magic have not got much media attention. So he has not got much attention, but he's still been playing very well. So I definitely think this is a very good buy right now. And next up, we do have Devonte Graham. Devonte Graham is, he's another player who had a big improvement season last year. One of the most improved players in the league. I would argue the most improved player in the league in terms of scoring. He can just score, man. This guy can put the ball in the bucket, and that's something you really look for in a young player. If he's improving this much, you can only imagine what the future has for him. He is a little bit on the older side. He's around 25 years old, I believe. But, he was playing incredibly well when the NBA season ended in March. Obviously he was scoring literally like 25 plus points per game at that point. So I predict another, big season from Devonte Graham. He can score with ease. He's only getting better. His improvement has been absolutely exceptional, as I mentioned. And, I can see him continue to develop into a deadly scorer. There's no other 20 point per game scorer that you can pick up for literally $8. That's unheard of in this market. So I definitely recommend these. For around $8 to $10. Star Stock is a great place to buy these as well. Just because they're going to be in good condition. But I definitely think this is a very good buy right now. And next up, we do have a little bit more risky of a pick. We do have John Wall's 2012 Prism. I know these have actually gone up quite a lot since I dropped my release. Since I released my report. But these were selling for literally $3 to $5. You can still find them for around $5 on Facebook groups. But John Wall, he's finally back and in good shape. I've been following his recovery, workout videos of John Wall, and he's been looking, back to his normal self, honestly. I can see him really, getting back to maybe not quite where he was, because people tend to forget, at one point, John Wall was a top 3 point guard in the league, undoubtedly. So I definitely think if he goes back to even half of where he was, his prices are going to go up a lot. He does not have a very good rookie card. He doesn't really have any rookie cards that are notable. No Prism, no Optic, no Select. So I think his first year Prisms are a quite good buy. If you can get them around $5 to $6, it's very hard to find them on eBay. I would recommend posting in Facebook groups that you are looking for them. If you guys need a full list of Facebook groups, you can go ahead and hit me up on Instagram at SportsCardInvest or TikTok, SportsCardsInvest.com, and for SportsCardsInvest on TikTok. But I would be happy to send you guys, a list of full Facebook groups. But I definitely think this is a very good buy. It is a little bit risky. Obviously, anybody returning from injury is a risky investment. But John Wall, he's very forgotten, and if you can get his cards for literally $5, there's not much to lose. There's a lot of upside. So I definitely think John Wall is a quite good buy right now. And then next up, this card is a little bit more than $5, but I think it is a phenomenal buy. Devin Booker's 2016-17 Prism Silvers. These were on my report, and they did sell out on eBay quite fast. But you can still find these around $11 to $12. This is an absolutely phenomenal buy. As I mentioned above, Booker's Prism rookie PSA 10 is over $850. And obviously a lot of people, when next season, when Booker's playing again and they're looking to invest in Devin Booker, a lot of people will not be able to afford his rookie card. They will not be able to afford his rookie Prism. He does not have any, Optic or Select or any other, cards. So I definitely think people will be looking for his second years. This will be the second card that investors will look to, and prices will really start to go up on these second year Booker Prisms. I'm telling you guys right now, if there's only one better card in front of it that you can buy a Booker, any investor in the market, any Suns fan who cannot afford a Devin Booker rookie prism will buy his second-year prism, and that will cause his prices to increase. And for just $11, his rookie-year prism, or his second-year prism, obviously they are a little bit more than 11 right now. After the report, they did go up a little bit, not going to lie, but I definitely think, if you can find these on Facebook groups, ComC, whatever it is, I would say even under $20, this is a very good deal. I definitely can see these going up quite a lot. But without further ado, we're going to hop right into our last pick, which is Brandon Ingram's second-year prisms. I believe that's 2017-18, if I'm not mistaken. But yeah, these are literally around $5 to $10. I definitely think this is a very good buy. They're dirt cheap. And, like I said with Booker, if people cannot afford his rookie cards, they're going to have to go to his second year. And his second year Prism Silvers are just $14. The population report on both the Booker second year and the Ingram second year are both very low. So there's not much to worry about there. But I definitely, can see these really starting to rise. We saw what happened last season when people were starting to invest in these players and they couldn't afford his rookies. A lot of people were buying second-year cards, and right now, I can see this trend start to happen next year again. Brandon Ingram's second-year cards are dirt cheap right now. I definitely think this is the cheapest they will be. If Ingram continues to improve, he's been improving a lot. Obviously from his first Laker days, he's definitely gotten a lot better of a scorer. He can score with ease, like Booker and like Devonte Graham. He can score with ease, so I definitely think this is a very good buy. And yeah, that's pretty much been the video. Once again, if you guys would like to join the program to get all these picks before it reaches YouTube, click the link down below to sportscardsinvest.com. Use code YouTube for 10% off. And yeah, without further ado, we're going to close out the video. Thank you guys so much for watching. Other than that, I'm out. Peace.